Hello! We're back. I don't remember what we're supposed to be doing. Let's turn the volume down. That was super loud. We are going to...
We've got an emergency. The Green Lantern Corps' power rings have been acting strangely, and they've traced the problem back to Earth. Problem is, so has the Sinestro Corps. They're throwing down in the historic district. Talk to the recruiter in the police station there for more.
We're going to Metropolis again. After checking out who's here. We got little guy with spiked hands. He's cool. We got purple lady. She's cool. And we got... Who's over here? Who's over here? Guy. Someone running past all fast like. A few people in the main room here. Okay, we got Guy. We got not here anymore. We got little person with one eye. It's kind of cool. And we got H-Town Clutch. Alright. Let's go to the MPD station. Because Green Lanterns are something or other. Wait. Is that the right one? Probably not. Midtown. I went to Gianttown. How far is Midtown? Can I run there? Do I have to go back? Did I mess this up already? Answer yes, but how bad? Blue guy. Alright, how far is that? 3,000 feet? I can do that. Well, no. We can, but it's not. Come on. Come on. Angel guy. Guy with robot toy. Oh, okay, so one thing I did after I logged off last time. You guys have all met Rusty, my boy robot sidekick. I loved that show when I was a kid. There's another technology power where you can get another robot sidekick. Problem is, if you summon it, it blows up your existing one. So there's no point in having more than one of that power, because like, you can only use one at a time anyway. It's just a floating gun guy who I don't like as much as Rusty. So I think my long-term plan of getting the Angel drone is not going to work. See? Can only do one. It's unfortunate. Okay, Midtown. I'm going Midtown. Scarlet Slash, Nyla Hex. What's outside? Also, who's texting me? Someone wants a hoodie. I'll send them one.
Yes. I've got the research data and metrics.
If you guys want merch, I don't have any on like this channel or anything, but I have some on podcast. It's very warm. Alright, I'm here. Where do I have to go inside. I've messed this up. Already. It's a slow start. You gotta talk to Green Lantern. Marshall Sherry. That's the Green Lantern?
Greetings. The Green Lantern Corps is tasked with keeping intergalactic order, but there's something interfering with our rings. We suspect the murderous Sinestro Corps. Help us defeat their yellow power of fear, and the Corps will not forget your efforts.
This is Superman. I'm glad to see you've joined the fight against Sinestro. According to Green Lantern, whatever's disrupting their power rings is here in Metropolis. Until they find it, it's up to us to take out Sinestro's vanguard and help the Corps. Their rings draw on pure willpower. See if you can lend some of yours.
I think I can see your brain, bro. Should get that looked at. Purple? Are the purple lanterns out? Also, why is Superman fighting Superman? What's going on? DC, what's ever going on?
Run!
Alright, I'm running. I'm running. I mean, I'm running. You told me to. Alright. We can abandon freeway number 17. It's just weird to get louder. Okay, we're good. Music crescendoed for some reason. There's been a pattern with these games I play where... Oh, it's voice from here too. Where the sound seems to keep resetting itself every time I log off, which is, let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe? Maybe that's close to what we used to have? I feel like. I want to hear everyone's voices, but like, the rest is constant, you know? Okay. Oop. Get the mouse out of the way, now we're good. Do. You know what? This didn't do it. Wait, what was that? Give me that. Exo material times 2, ally favor times 35. What are either of those? Doesn't matter. How do I... Yeah, there we go. See my little guy's face? Oh, he always turns the direction I'm going. I have to face a wall and then get the camera in close. Oh, he's got like a spooky little face. I like him. Yeah, this is much faster. Or feels faster. I don't know if it actually is. Come on, shoot the thing. Shoot your little. Yeah. He's got Batman's grapple gun thing, I guess. Okay. Now what? That was green. Hello. Hello, Fuchsia.
What can I help you with?
Oh. Pretty much nothing. I don't need anything. Thank you. I was hoping to talk, but we don't have to talk. Sure. You know what? Sure. Let's make it weird for no reason. Lex Core Tower. That's why everything's suspicious. You guys. Hello. Trainer, Sylvan Ray.
So you're working with the core, huh? And without even a power ring. I got a few new core members who could use a dose of willpower to get them through Sinestro's assault. They're up on the rooftops. Can you show them how it's done?
Show them how it's done exactly? I don't have a power ring. We just went over this. Hey, you. Fuck you.
Are you sure you want to enter this war, Earthlet?
Hey, you.
Lantern. This one's working for the Green Lanterns. Get them!
That was easy.
Manhunter bounty. Green Lantern Corps. Usurpers of the rightful Manhunter place as the Guardian's right hand. Apprehend or destroy on sight.
Over the rooftops. I was told the rooftop guys. Told the rooftop guys need me to show them how it was done. Don't know what it is. Also don't know what the correct rooftop is, because there's no one up here. Guys! That rooftop? I'm just trying to help. Here we go.
Afraid yet?
No, why?
Gotta get this right.
Alright. Do your
I'm using all my willpower. What's going wrong?
I can do this.
Oh, you're
Go.
with me? Let's posse up. What is this?
Hey, I can feel it. I have my ring back.
Oh, I'm literally like fighting in not confidence. I got it. That's weird. You guys are weird. Is everyone?
Let's go for 3 this time. Come on, ring.
I can't fly, so
I'm using all my willpower. What's going wrong?
you just leave? Is that it? Are we good?
I can do this. Go.
Alright, good. You know why I like you? Because I can't see your brain up back your head. I'm not Spider Electro. I have a I have all of the shit that Batman gave me, which is like he has this thing to climb on walls, which he shouldn't be able to do, but he can, and he's got bombs and a lasso. It doesn't super go with his being strong and punching people powers, but also nothing does, so it's kind of a... I think it would go best with Spider Wonder... More like a Spider Wonder Woman. That's more accurate. I'll wear that. It's supposed to just be strong guy. It turns out that's not a power set in this game. It's a way of fighting. Then you gotta have separate powers that are...
Earthlet.
what you call them? Fractal. Who is... I don't remember City of Heroes that well. I can compare it to Champions, but City of Heroes was I played it for like a couple months before it shut down. I think it was a good game, but it was a very slow game. Like I was going the super strength thing again because I was playing Iron Will, like I do in every superhero game the first time. Champions. Yeah, so in Champions there's the like energy builder combat power, and then the ones that you save up for. And this one there's just the tap to attack one, and then the hotbar down there is the actual powers, which are separate. Like I can grab this guy, bring him over here, and then hit him with my regular attacks, except Black Rocketeer, whatever's already with it. But it's not. It can be how you do most of your damage, I guess, but the little blue bar up by my name is the mana that you go through whenever it uses a power. It doesn't last very long. It's a platform, really. It's plays much better on
I am going to
controls
put
and
an end to Green Lantern's interference.
stuff. That giant chainsaw? That's awesome. Excuse me. I don't remember which one I'm protecting.
I hate these guys.
Wow,
Thanks
so
for the
true skill.
assist. I'll stick with you until I'm at 100%.
I think I can, actually. There's a... You get to a certain level, you can buy iconic powers from people we've done missions for. I think Lasso of Truth is one, but I don't know if it drags people to me like this does. This is what I like, is there'll be some guy off the distance that I can't punch in the head. And I'm like, hey, come here so I can punch you in the
This
head.
one's working
And
for
he
the
does!
Lanterns. Get
Return the
them!
favor. I'll cover you.
Or throws him with a tornado. One of the two. See, I can let this go be a little robot sidekick thing, not because it fits Iron Will's theme or super strength at all, but because it's a iconic power, I thought. I don't know, Mr. Terrific or
Picked
something.
the wrong
isn't a
side,
game
fearmonger. The Sinestro Core is all over this place.
I will wring your neck.
I get it. Ring his neck. Alright, one more. You. Stand up.
Let me get my head on straight so I can push through with this ring. I'll stick with you for now.
You know, I like this guy because we can't see his brain out the back of his head. Alright. Alright, that'll do it. So, Lasso of Truth, I think I can get... Just hang out here, you're fine. I think...
The Sinestro
One second.
Core's yellow powers draw on the power of fear, much like the Green Lantern rings draw on willpower. They're not friendly guys. And it looks like they're all zeroing in on City Hall. I'm updating your map.
Cool, thanks.
Any attempt to discuss the situation with Sinestro has failed. Against all the evidence, he's convinced the Green Lanterns are sabotaging his Corps' rings. Since he wants a fight, give it to him. The sooner we drain the charge from those yellow rings, the better.
Okay. If I'm buying powers, I can go under iconic powers and get, I think, mesmerizing lasso. Rounding, stunning, causing damage over time. Freeze, breath, ward of power, pheromone, sonic shout. There's also in the acrobatics one, there's zip tie attack. Throwing knives. Maybe it should be all rope stuff, actually. It's not a bad idea. Grapple attack, snags, and pulls your target with close to him. You know, I don't know what to do with all my skill points. This will be funny. Let's, what is this? Why am I here? Alright, you've convinced me. We're gonna go... What? Why? No. Okay, it's not letting me go to... There we go. Alright, iconic power. Lasso of Truth. Mesmerizing Lasso, rather. We're also gonna get... This is easier with the mouse, this part. Also gonna get... Grapple line attack. So with this, we should have... Taser pole. Get rid of the sticky bomb, replace that with mesmerizing lasso. And get rid of that weapons platform guy and get grapple line attacks. Now I've got 3 rope things. So if I see a guy... Well, I'll go over the next mission is first. But I've got that one, and that one, and that one. And they look very similar. It's a little disappointing. Rope poles in 3 colors. Four colors if you count that. Ooh. Tell me about this rebel.
Archilo Manhunter Bounty. Dangerous criminal of the antimatter universe and confidant of the criminal Sinestro. Wanted dead or alive.
Okay. Okay, everyone, I'm here. I don't know what this is,
Oh,
but...
Sinestro!
There it is. It's not my only rope. What about that one? Oh, that is better. Okay, what about... Nope. My robot got one. What about... Sorry, that's one I already did. So that would bring me towards them? Is that what that does? Hey, Alpha Lantern. What's going on? What's the
I
situation?
assume you were sent by Superman?
Yes.
The Sinestro Corps is using an amplifier device to boost their rings against interference. You must disable those devices.
Alright.
Sinestro Corps, whatever's happening, it's happening.
First I'm gonna fix that. Then I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix him.
You'll regret tampering with our rings.
So good. Alright. Pee on him to stop him. I'm not sure how well pees. I think he just has sort of a, I think he just expels kidney stones like every 2 weeks, you know? I think he pees anymore, because I haven't eaten anything the entire time he's transformed. Knock him down. So the zipline attack just drags him to pulls him over. That's not as good as the Zippy Stunner attack, which urinates molten. Ooh, that'd be pretty good actually. Or whatever acid people use to electroplate metal. The electric one that brings them over and hurts them a little bit, but not much. But then that one brings them over and stuns them, so that's the one I use. It's one of those. Yeah, I think just hot lead is probably his urine would kill him except for his powers, which is the main reason I have to evolve. Hey! Electrified Spirit. Electrified sperm work? They're a little electric anyway, right? That's why they twitch. I'm not a biologist. I don't know much about sperm. I think they're tadpoles and they turn into frogs, and then those turn into embryos. Is that right? Archilo. Can I take you? I don't think I can. No, this was foolish. I should run away instead. Oh! Well, these things happen. Ions and concentration gradients. Just like an automatic sort of... Well, thanks for trying to help, guy. Black Rocketeer. No, not you too. He's too strong. Ions and concentration gradients. So it's just like an automatic, there's no vitality to him, it just sort of will twitch if there's salt in the solution or something. Frog legs. I mean, I don't even know. They're single particles, so they can't have, like, muscles, right? Well, they're not single particle, that's physics stuff. They're single cell-sized little goober, so I assume they can't have, like, tendons that pull one or the other, but... Beyond that, I don't know. Never been a sperm. Well, I guess it was once, but I don't remember.
Ring
Hey,
status
everyone.
report. Sinestro Corps member 482 deceased. Sector scan 541 for replacement sentient. Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 541 deceased. Sector scan 541 for replacement sentient initiated.
Due to the malfunction in our rings, we require your aid. Find a fallen manhunter. It will have a fear processor unit you can use to locate the rings of fallen yellow lanterns. Lock these rings
Ring
inside
status
our
report.
green prison constructs
Sinestro Corps
before
member
they find a new
482
bearer.
deceased.
Do not delay.
Sector scan 482 for replacement sentient initiated.
Alright. I'll secure Manhunter Fear Processor. Is this thing right here? Is this thing he has? Would you leave him alone for a second? So they do have to
Ring
have...
status report. Sinestro Corps member 541 deceased. Sector scan 541 for replacement sentient initiated. Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 482 deceased. Sector scan 482
Oh, that's a ring
for
inside it's
replacement
bouncing around.
sentient initiated.
I see how it is. So how do they sense when something's in the environment? Like, is there a it just automatically kind of changes the chemistry when there's a little suction that pulls them in, or do they or do they use to process the information?
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member
It's a
1.
ring cage. I've got a yellow ring inside a green bubble. That's what's going on. Okay, what's this?
Kilowog Manhunter Bounty. Last survivor of the planet Bolo X today. Wanted dead or alive on counts of aiding and abetting the Green Lantern
Ring
Corps.
status report. Sinestro Corps member 482. Sector scan 482 for replacement sentient initiated.
Need the ring? No? I'll take it.
Ring status
Yeah,
report.
yeah.
Sinestro Corps member 110.
You need it. I don't want to be rude. Just, yeah, let me know, guy.
Scan 1107 for replacement sentient initiated.
Confiscate. What is this? What is this? Trying to think that. Nope, nope, nope.
Fear the power of
I mean,
Sinestro's
probably.
might.
If you get too much into organic chemistry, I don't know what things are anymore. It's
Keep
like
those constructs out. We have to keep those yellow
Ring
rings
status
safe.
report. Sinestro Corps member.
human taxes. Okay, so it's so not sensing it so much. It's like a almost magnet. I don't understand how magnets work, honestly, but sort of a an automatic attraction, like a more like
Ring
magnets or air
status
pressure or
report.
something than a
Sinestro
consideration to make it.
541. Sector scan 541 for replacement sentient
What is this
initiated.
alien technology machine? I'm not really good. That was
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 482.
I guess those were just rings. Count the same thing.
Fear the power of Sinestro's might.
Guess that doesn't pull them to me though. That just stuns me.
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 1. Replacement sentient initiated.
That was bad.
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 5.
This one? Can I pick this up? What is this? I can't. So, what little I remember about Green Lantern's origin story. Here. That's not more. Here. It's just a random direction with one of them is.
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member.
Well, man, it was a good idea. I think I'm going to have to switch away from the last of truth because it doesn't pull things towards me. It just throws them. Well, that one pulled it. Maybe not. Maybe it's inconsistent. Something. Confiscate alien weaponry. Concentration creative interest for stun. Service programs. Okay, gotcha. But it doesn't pull the tail itself. The tail is a mechanism it uses to then go towards the thing. So then, I mean, what I'm wondering is how they move their tail. Because, like, they don't have muscles. Although maybe you explained that. That was the human taxes thing. I just didn't fathom. One more amplifier device. Hey. One more. There we go. There's. Hey. So one of them's lasso doesn't do much damage, but it does stun.
You won't pin your problems on the Green Lantern Corps.
Chase
No matter what
Does that do it?
have done to our rings, nothing will stop the might of our terror!
Alright. Collective plan is still here, though. Something in the mission says I gotta stay here.
I'm watching the ring's energy signatures. It looks like something is blocking their usual power source, like it's trying to rewrite all of them somehow. Both Sinestro and Green Lantern Corps. What?
Sinestro's getting desperate. His core is capturing Green Lantern rings and holding them in yellow prison constructs to weaken the Green Lantern core. Free the rings. Even if the core can't use them, at least we'll get them out of Sinestro's hands.
Unlocked origin augments. Fortify my origin, increase stats from all powerful. Yeah, show me. I'm ready to talk about. Health, power, dominance. I don't know which one is what. Health, power, vitalization. Health, power, restoration. Might. I don't know what these are. Let's go with might. That sounds like what I'm doing generally. Vital, sure. Are these even different? Restoration. I don't have any restoration things right now. Alright, I don't know what that menu is. Rotary magnet, okay. Gotcha. Sounds almost more complicated than muscles. No, it's not actually, but... Sperms is cool. What do eggs do? Just sit there and eventually turn into a person? That's boring. What's cool is wiggling. Defeats it. And I was just here. Man.
Ring status report. Green Lantern 1066 deceased. Space sector scan 1066.
Yeah, so look at how much damage these two levels do.
And hold their evil plans forever.
Ring status report. Green Lantern 15.
We've got... Where is everyone? Okay, here. So we've got dude at full health. Lasso. Still almost at full health. That's like 10% or something. The electric thing. Third. Or, just the regular rope pull. At least a third. So it's basically the same. It's basically the same selection.
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 541 deceased. Sector scan 541 for replacement sentry.
Ring status report. Green Lantern 804 deceased.
Ring status report.
Space sector scan 804 initiated for replacement.
One turns into a person, and one, like, is jizz. Injects a little... What's them? 20...
Ring status report. Green Lantern 1066 deceased.
Soon as I find the poozers who messed up our rings, I'm gonna pound their head right through the back of yesterday.
Hey, it's Kilowog. I know his name because he's in every Green Lantern movie.
One of the oldest and most regal buildings in all of Metropolis, City Hall, is where all the important decisions of the city are made. Or it was, before Brainiac invaded and the building was buried in rubble. Unfortunately, I was a little late to the scene.
I'll search every inch of Space Sector 2814 if I have to.
Is that not normal? Just one big one, like the size of a sweet pea? And she's like, oh, thanks, and throws it away. Is that not normal? I just figure, like, you know, I don't miss, so why would I have... Why would I need extras?
Afraid yet?
Hey! No fair. I'm trying to comment.
Fear the power of Sinestro's might.
I mean, they're technically kidney stones, I think. See, this is a funny one. He can glide, because he's clearly supposed to have a cape or something, but he doesn't, so look at how silly this looks. Is this just me, or is this dumb looking? I do it all the time because it's convenient, but...
Ring status report. Green Lantern 1512 deceased. Space sector. Ring status report. Green Lantern 804 deceased. Space Sector Scan 804 initiated for replacement.
It's true. I'm just taking on faith Sprung exist at all. All I know is it's like the bad glue. So, Green Lantern movie, Ryan Reynolds one, wasn't very good. There's an animated one I saw which is pretty good. I guess how it first got to him is a guy who had one died and it just sort of shot out of the sky and came to him, right?
Ring status report.
So I guess
Green Lantern 1066.
each one of these
Space Sector Scan 1066 initiated
is
for replacement.
one who died and it's trying to get to someone else, and that's why it's all
Member 482 deceased. Sector Scan 482 for replacement
Then, like,
section initiated.
oh, you know what? This is a hero and villain mission, so the bad guys are getting the green ones and the good guys are getting yellow ones.
Ring
Okay.
status report. Sinestro Corps member 482 deceased.
Yeah, he's
Sector
not
Scan
good.
482.
Although I do
Ring status report. Green Lantern 1512 deceased. Space Sector Scan 1512 initiated.
I think it helps I didn't care about Green Lantern that much as a character in the first place. It's like, it's an interesting idea, but it just tonally it doesn't work for me. I feel like the Green Lantern thing seems magic-y and would work for sorcery heroes or something, you know, with a magic ring.
Ring status report. Green Lantern 804 deceased. Space Sector Scan 8.
So many dead Green Lanterns. Or the outer space thing seems like it would work if it was more of a, I don't know, like, I don't know what to say. The way they handle it seems like magic, not like a technology thing. The way that, like, Destiny does, we just freeze out for a second there. Destiny does light technology stuff kind of works, and that seems like an outer space thing.
Status
It's
report.
not.
Sinestro Corps member
It is magic, that doesn't fit either. Or like a, you know, like if all the space guys had like Iron Man suits or something, you could go into space and you're a cool astronaut thing, that would make more sense to me. Just, they don't seem like space guys, they seem like wizard guys to me. Slash me out.
Ring status report.
So is that just his ring?
Sinestro Corps member 482 deceased. Sector Scan 482 for replacement sentient initiated.
So I just straight up killed these guys.
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member. Ring status
I'd love to have a Green Lantern.
Sinestro Corps member. Scan 1107 for replacement.
I just feel like once they get into outer space, and like, we have a whole core based on these guys with magic rings, that's where it gets silly to me. Just kind of tonal. It's like this isn't a unique thing. This is actually a thing so common that we hand them out like badges and guns. And so, and then I guess now they have a whole Purple Lantern and Blue Lantern and Red Lantern and whatever other color. So like Power Rangers based on which emotion they feel a little stronger or something. I don't know. Just don't need it, you know? Hey. Time to pull them to me. I don't get it. I don't feel what the difference is. Run, Will, run. Nope, wrong way. It's actually a very small missionary, it seems like. Gotta find. Here, Yellow. Come here. Oh.
Fear the power of Sinestro's might.
Sphere is pretty much the best shield you got, right? That's why planets always want them, right? Even force in all directions and stuff. Yeah, I feel like I would like Batman better if he wasn't rich. I guess he wouldn't be as feasible. I mean, who am I kidding? I like Batman. Batman's cool. But, as a more relatable character, I feel like at least where they did a realistic Batman, it was the Punisher, I guess. But I feel like I'd like him better if he was like a ninja or something, wasn't as rich. Or a vampire. He could be a vampire. Got his mouth open all the time. Never saw Blank Man. It was on my list. Like Blank Man and Meteor Man were two that came out around the same time, but never actually got to see.
Oh boy. I'm tracking a huge yellow light construct at City Hall. It looks like a giant fear generator. I'm alerting John Stewart. He'll meet you inside with the core.
Hell yeah. Nothing against Trevor Noah, but Jon Stewart was way better. Also, like Superman.
Sinestro has created a yellow fear generator construct to boost all of his malfunctioning rings. Jon Stewart and Select Corps will meet you inside to help take it out. Maybe then Sinestro will listen to reason, and we can locate the source of the real disturbance. Maybe. But I doubt it.
Why are you still trying to talk to this guy? I've been straight up killing people. This is a full-on war zone, dude. Well, that's rad. There's a guy in Constantine who could do that, right? Like the chubby priest. Nice. I don't know. I like Superman. I feel like his power origin is lame. It's just a species that's all like that. Where he's the strongest guy in the universe. His entire species was like that. We're supposed to believe they're all extinct except for him because the planet exploded, but like, they can survive in outer space and they can fly into outer space. Why would... I know Red Sun or whatever, but it seems like there's no way there wouldn't be at least a couple million of those guys around, you know? Like Dragon Ball Z does the same thing. The Saiyans are the same way, right? Except there's a bunch of bad guy Saiyans, because how would you drive a species that was invincible extinct? You couldn't. Such high ceilings in this town. Alright, we're going
Ah, one of the good guys. The Sinestro Corps is using remote fear generators made from manhunters to boost their powers. I tried to scan one and the fear from it almost killed me. If you're able, scan the devices. We need to know how to shut them down.
Oh, was it Brainiac? I only saw the movies, so I thought it was just that no one listened to The Godfather. Marlon Brando, that's it.
Are you here to fight? Good. One of Sinestro's manhunters is just behind this door. He's been slightly damaged, so that may give us an advantage. Bring down the shield! We're heading in! In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who work with evil's might beware my power! Green Lantern's light!
Yeah, and also, like, what's going on here, guys? Takes this maybe? I feel like if I had a genie ring that could just conjure stuff, I wouldn't need giant robots to help me out. Send those away. I mean, I get how the planet gets destroyed. I get how Krypton's fucked. Just all the Kryptonians who can survive well outside of Krypton in outer space on nothing. It seems like they're still around.
We got him! The Manhunter's down! Watch your backs, Green Lanterns. Don't leave any stragglers.
Any government that doesn't listen to science and considers that fake news, whoever, is doomed to fail. Also, empires only last about 250 years. The United States is about 250 years old, I'm just saying. But just as far as going extinct and not just becoming citizens of somewhere else, like... You know, that's what everyone's worried about. But Rome fell. It's not like all the Romans died. It just became Italians or French or whatever the new zone was, you know? Doesn't Martian Manhunter have the same thing? I think his species is extinct, but he can become anything and do anything. There's no possible way he could kill even one of them, let alone a couple billion.
Manhunter Bounty, Yellow Lanterns. Heralds of Sinestro, wielders of the power rings that concentrate fear. Destroy or apprehend on sight.
Well, I know that's the excuse they gave. I just feel like if you had rockets, the odds of one guy, an entire species, sending his kid off instead of, like, every punk kid who didn't get along with their parents going into space, seems like that would have happened, you know? You'd have, like, all the cool Kryptonians would be in space anyway, and then all the ones that died would have just been the lame ones who didn't travel, you know? I don't know. strikes me as something. Alright. It's a big boss moves, I get that. What's he doing that? Yeah, run, lady.
Sinestro Corps, we will not stand for this unjustified attack. You will pay for your crimes against the galaxy. Green Lanterns, destroy the fear generator.
Is that this? Got it. It's not this, right? You want to punch this?
John Stewart, Manhunter Bounty. Aptitude for technology, and able to create elaborate light constructs. Wanted dead or alive on counts of aiding and abetting the Green Lantern Corps.
I mean, fair enough. I'm sure they have reasons for it. I'm only saying. It seems like they have to do a lot of writing to make excuses for why that would work, you know? Because also, like, is there one government on the entire planet, or like there's no rogue scientists except for one? I don't know. I don't know how big Krypton was supposed to be, or how many people in the species. You know, on Earth, if some government was like, "Hey, you can't build airplanes anymore," then we only have a couple hundred small rogue nations building airplanes.
Hold strong, Green Lanterns! John Stewart will join us for the final fight!
You sick, lady?
Attack the Sinestro Corps! Show them Green Lanterns light!
You doing okay? My God. Was Brainiac the AI? Is that his origin? So there's this video game Brainiac, and there's Justice League cartoon Brainiac, who's just like collecting everything. And there's Justice Legion, or Legion of Superheroes, or whatever Brainiac, who's a good guy. And then there's like Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer Brainiac on Smallville. And I don't know if he's a good guy or not, but he's sexy. And then there's like I don't know, there's a lot of Brainiacs. Was Brainiac the bad guy in the movie? No, that was not Apocalypse. Darkseid? No, Little Darkseid. Steppenwolf, the band. That was a weird movie. Alright. I'm switching out some of these rope powers. I got too many ropes. You can stay. You can stay. You gotta become something else. You are bombs now. I miss throwing grenades. What else we got? Photon blast. It's not Will style. Crap. That's present. It's fear gas. Battle display. Napalm grenade. Ooh. I haven't tried napalm grenade yet. Sure, throwing stuff seems to speed. That'll take care of this. I'm lost, I don't know where to go. Over here, I guess. Never mind, I'm not lost at all. I know exactly where to go. No problem. Cool concert hall.
I see through your protests. You fear Sinestro's power. You fear what's right. But you cannot stop the Sinestro Corps, and you will pay for this attempt to limit our power.
You're crazy if you think the ring malfunctions have anything to do with us, Sinestro. But then, reason was never your strong point. You want to fight, you got one.
I don't want to interfere. This looks like a fair fight. A lot of help. I'm just gonna hang out here and throw bombs. You want all these? Here. Here. I got sticky bombs, I got napalm grenades, everything you want. Yeah. So basically they're the whatchamacallits from Mass Effect. What were those things called? At light bulb heads. Now, the Proteans were the ones that died out. I'm talking about the Geth. The Geth. The machines they made to do all of their... What's her name? The space gypsies species make the Geth do all the manual labor, and then it was like, fuck this, actually. But yeah, I mean... But what I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't need to know that the Earth's sun was going to explode. If there's like, hey, you know, if you go to, I don't know, Saturn and have superpowers.
Sinestro? Or maybe your will to inspire fear isn't up to a real fight.
If you are so sure of your victory, why do I sense your fear?
Like, you wouldn't have to tell me the Earth's going to explode. I would just go to where I'm Superman, you know? It's like, I like my stuff here, but I can build a new house if I'm Superman. Sinestro, I killed all your guys. Can we just... Everybody's dead except you and me.
Let your fears consume you.
Bear trap. Nice. A gun. You just made a gun. Are you invincible in your shield? Is that what's going on? I guess so. I'm gonna hang out until you're ready to come out and let me beat you up. Wait, someone else? Also, why are the yellow guys the bad guys? Because everyone's acting exactly the same here.
Yes, be afraid. Cower before your own defeat. Your fear only makes us stronger.
Don't need to let evil escape my sight. It's right here in front of me.
Maybe not everyone, but if I was a Kryptonian, I actually have a character on this is Kryptonian. Also, isn't there an entire city of them? Like the bottled city of Kandahar or some crap? Like wherever Supergirl's from. I thought there was some colonies or something. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. Engineer already collected. Shield robot not collected. Evil's might. Sounds cool, but isn't a new costume style. Work on costume styles.
Sinestro Manhunter Bounty. Former member of the Green Lantern Corps. Now ruthless head of the Yellow Lanterns. Wanted dead or alive for counts too numerous to display.
Two O's. Too numerous to display.
That last assault should have drained Sinestro's rings near zero. Maybe now the Lanterns can finally track the source of the original disturbance.
My ring is drained,
You did Metropolis proud, and the Green Lantern Corps as well.
This is not over, Lanterns, for fear dwells within us all.
Oh, you let me go.
Sinestro won't get far. His ring's almost...
I was the greatest of the Green Lanterns. I brought law and order in the universe. Forcing my will upon the light, I brought a new dawn to the Lantern Corps. When I was banished, I found willpower is easily broken. By fear. Fear is strong. You think you are fearless, that I am so easily defeated. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like my power, Sinestro's might!
Was he? Is that like, I thought the Kandaharians were all Superman types, but they were very, very small or something because, I don't know, Brainiac shrank them? That's also the problem with DC in general, is these guys have been around for like 80 years, so I'll read a comic from like 1946 or something. I'd be like, oh, weird, Superman can shoot tiny Superman out of his hands. That's a power he has. And then they're like, no, he can only throw suns out of his hands. I'm like, no, he's not that strong. He can... So it's very... Yeah, there's if you look for the original, I don't even know if it's original, I don't know which version is, from the 40s or 50s or something, the Kandahar city is like actually in a little bottle, but then it's a full Kryptonian city, and they have all the regular Kryptonian powers under the yellow sun. It's just they're almost microscopic, they're like booger height or something. Yeah, and then they have different dimension Supermans, and they kill one, or they merge two together, or whatever the hell. I mean, that's how myths work, right? You don't know which version of Hercules or Superman or whatever the hell you're dealing with. But I don't know, it's weird stuff. I like the thought of being very small Superman though, because I would still give me the option, like, hey, you can live your normal life, or you can be 1 inch tall, but stronger than you are now, and be able to fly. Like, I'll take that. I'll figure it out. I'll save a fortune on, like, I can live in a mailbox. It'll be super cheap. Rent. Dresden file. Oh yeah. Well, they have fairies in that, right? It's like being a fairy. Single author stuff is definitely much easier. Do I want any of this? Probably not. No. Let's just collect all the iconic powers. Talking cats. Is that the same, what's his name? Butcher? Jim Butcher? I loved the Dresden Files TV show. I feel like I'm pretty much alone in that, but I like that one a lot. With, here's a faint connection to DC Universe. Paul Blackthorne, the guy who played, I want to say, Black Canary's dad on Arrow, which I only watched the first couple episodes of and then just sort of occasionally tuned into to see what was going on. He played Harry Dresden in the Dresden Files TV show, which I liked a lot because it was a little more grounded than the books. I didn't mind the books, but I also, read 5 of them one summer. I was working at a hotel and then never really revisited them. Freeze breath? No. Heat vision, sonic cry. What's the difference between sonic cry and sonic shout? That's what I want to know. Cone of sonic energy, damage and stun. Oh, sorry. Sound blast, damage and stun. Cone versus blast. You did. I'd read the summer ones, and I think I re-listened to 3 of the same ones to see if I still liked them as much. It was just sort of one of those, like, I think it was of a time. Like, I didn't think they were bad, but it wasn't grabbing me the way it used to. But I think I got up through, like... Because there's the first one where he's just doing detective stuff, and then there's, like, a evil wizard or something. And then there's one with, like, werewolves, and there's one with vampires, and there's one with, like, fairies or something. I think I got up through fairies. And that was about it. Okay. So maybe just 1 through 4 then. But I read them one summer, and then I listened to them when you sent them to me, like, 2 or 3 years later. That was still a solid 10 years ago. Maybe I should try it again. Sonic Cry against nearby enemies. Cone. Word of Power. The supercharged ones you can only use once in a while, so I won't, but... The Shide. Well, doesn't he have a fairy godmother who's responsible for all sorts of stuff? Yeah, let's get heat vision. Fuck it. Well, wait, hold on. Before I blow all my points on stuff he's never going to use, if I also get martial arts and shuriken storm, then I can get other things? I don't know what these are. I don't need those. Okay, this is what I should be spending my points on. If I buy enough in these, then I get to spend it on actual stat boost. Okay, that's what I should be doing. Michael Carpenter, he's the guy, he's like a... He has a magic sword. That makes him a dude. I get mixed up with... There's another character named Michael who's I think the main character in Witching Hour, and he's just a carpenter. He's also a big, strong guy. Boop. Level 26. Nope. Nope, I was just there. I don't need... Can I just stay on the journal for a second? Okay. Atheist Knight of the Cross doesn't... Huh. That seems, as illogical as being a believer is now. Like, if you meet the guys that still don't believe in him, that seems kind of strange. Like, the reason to be an atheist now is because it's fictional, you know? Not because, like, you're ethically opposed to it. I mean, you could be. That'd be a reason to be, like, I don't know, a Satanist or something, but... I don't see, like, learning a new thing about the world and then being like, yeah, but don't believe in it. That's just like anti-vax nonsense, you know? Hello to whoever else is here. Use your ropes. Use your ropes. It's not as fast as super speed is, I think, the fastest one to get around, but flying is just super easy. You just point in a direction and then kind of... This rope gun isn't long enough. Yeah, that's where I'm going. You don't have to keep flying me. What's Angel's deal in Dresden Files? Are they like a species that just sort of lives around, or are they like actual... Oh, fuck. Captain Cruel!
Prepare to take a beating from the unstoppable Captain Cruel.
Arch nemesis. Prison Island, where he's the warden of old God's nightmare creature. Hmm. I mean, that's... Oh my god, it's Captain Cruel again!
Prepare to take a beating from the unstoppable Captain Cruel.
I don't know if it makes a good story to read, depending, you know? Could be either way. I want to be king of gnomes myself. Like little invisible ones that clean your stuff.
Charity, this is Lex on the coded frequency. Report in on your attempt to infiltrate the science police. So far, they've proved remarkably resistant to our usual takeover policies. Perhaps the Green and Yellow Lantern Corps' war is the opening we need. Don't make me wait, or I'll replace you with another agent. I'm sure we'll be speaking soon.
What's up there? You know they had their own kinds of vampires now, right? Like, weren't vampires just sort of this big, like, werebat things? They're like, get all huge and clawy and stuff.
Just need to hold this like so. What? Can a guy catch a break?
Yeah, wasn't one like basically the bad guy from Underworld 2? Where it's like a big gargoyle thing? And then one was just like sex pyres, like a... Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Then there's like incubuses, which they also call vampires, even though they're a whole different thing. By D&D rules, at least, they're a whole different thing. Wait. There's something on that roof. Right, succubi. Incubi, succubi. What is going on here, guys? Yeah, I feel like that's... Well, I guess that's not historic. Don't historic succubi, quote-unquote historic succubi, the made-up old legends, isn't that just what people blamed, like, night jizzing on? Like, succubi, I'll have sex with you in your sleep. Oh, okay. So Black Core are like vampires. Like what I think of as vampires. I mean, I know everyone's got to do their own rules, and that's fine and everything. I'm not complaining about it. Just, you know, like, you can have different It's okay, just say incubi. Player epic human race developed to 8 form. 8 form with jetpack. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, good. Excellent. Now we're a flying gorilla. These things happen. I want to live in Metropolis very badly.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go! I missed it. I'm not good at flying. Our world doesn't fly. Sorry, I will pay attention to the chat again in a minute or two. I'm now suddenly on a time schedule, and suddenly this super easy game has become mildly stressful for a second. But that's okay, because I'm flying.
Forget this!
Nope. Hey, you gain speed when you go down. That makes good sense physically. I wasn't expecting it, so it got me a little off course there. Oh, 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 oh. This is cool. I want to stay a flying gorilla. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. We got this, we got this. Victory! Bronze. Alright. I'm okay with bronze. Sorry about that. Red Court was thinking. I thought zombies with super strength and super powerful black magic was what most people thought was vampires now. It's like kind of Dracula's bag. Or the red guys like the only ones that drink blood. Why are you up here, Dr. Fate? You have a job.
Allies, come to my aid!
I'm right here. What are we doing? Do you need me to...
Allies, come to my aid!
Okay, man. You do you. Gotcha. Okay, because they're like wearing a suit. And they can choose how their suit looks because it's over bat monsters. I think, wasn't Dracula rotten if he didn't drink blood? Like, that's why he was drinking blood to try to prevent, and then his breath smelled all stank. And that's why people didn't find him attractive, because, like, he's a stank monster. Sorry, 1 second. Someone's texting me. Yeah, but didn't they describe how his breath smelled like carrion or something? And the moldering, horrible miasm of the grave and all that whatnot. Mr. Zorlon. Super Abdul. It's not as good as Champions costume guys, but I still just love seeing what other people have managed to do with the character creator here. El Xavier. Looks sort of like Scorpion. Got a Scorpion vibe. True. Well, except when they killed him, didn't he? That's kind of cool. I don't remember actually. It's been a long time since I read that one too. Oh, so he's actually in, like, he's in Dresden Files. He's a character. He's their progenitor or whatever. Did you good? Drish?
On behalf of the Corps, accept my thanks. Strangely, even with the fear generator destroyed, our rings are still erratic. We may need to call upon you again.
I can straight up see your brain, Drish. Well, if Bigfoot's in, I'll read it. That's just my...
What can I help you with?
That's my rule. Is he just a guy? Is he just a big ape guy? Or is he like a magician? And is he related
What can I
to
help
the
you with?
Yetis? What are these? Do I need these? Do you sell anything good, or is it just like for crafting stuff that I don't do? I don't do crafting. Sort of sounds like a kitchen sink approach. I mean, I might check it out, or at least
What can I help you with?
read Wikipedia summaries is what I do with things that I am interested in but don't have time to read proper. Add it to the assembly plans list. Yeah, okay, that sounds like it might be useful. Oh, that's a lot though. Like that, I'm not saying it couldn't be good, but you know, that's kind of a lot for the same setting that has vampires and werewolves and fairies and stuff. You know, it's kind of one of those, okay. Alright, cool. It's taking up a lot of room in my thing, though. Like, it could be good, but... Okay, so they're kind of uniting all under one, like how Stargate's like, yeah, these guys all exist, but they're all aliens, though. And this one's like, yeah, they're all real, but they're all fey. Enhance augmentations. How do I do that again? I need a bank or something. This is not gonna... I'm gonna run out of space very quickly. Miss Schmidt, buy my stuff.
What can I help you with?
Yeah, like that. I don't need 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 that. Alright. Odin is also... See, that's too much. It's too much. I don't know, man. It's too much stuff. Wonder Woman's here. Like, I need... If Santa's in it, I need Santa to be one of the main characters. I can't have Santa and Odin and Bigfoot all competing for screen time, you know? I gotta have a focus. I gotta have a Santa-based fantasy. Sexual, of course, but... Meet Nightwing. We're going back to Gotham City. Here we go. East End. Gotham City is where Iron Will lives because it's where he has the apartment that hosts his moon base. It's a weird system. Okay. Everyone looking very serious. Except you. You're cool. Okay. This is sort of like an American Gods thing where everyone's all... I liked American Gods, okay. In the book, at least. I haven't seen the show. How do you get a little zombie guy? I want that for me. What is he? Yeah. A little zombie pet. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted very easily. Jesus, pretty sure. But I liked American Gods, the book, and I guess he sort of did a everything to the kitchen sink approach. There weren't vampires in it, though.
Hey, I promised Gordon I'd babysit these two before they're taken to Arkham, or I'd join you out on the streets. The Joker's clowns are acting even crazier than usual because of the Joker's new toxin. That stuff is like atomized insanity. Good luck out there.
So in DC Universe Online, we've got Metropolis, where there's Green Lantern's fighting Gorilla Grodd and like evil wizards and all sorts of stuff going on. Then in Gotham, we have the Scarecrow who's trying to poison the city with fear gas. And then we have Bane who's trying to poison the city with venom. And then we have Poison Ivy who's trying to poison the city with spores. Now I have Joker who's trying to poison the city with poison. And it's, I feel like a rebreather would take care of a lot of Gotham's problems, honestly. Well, I'm spending a lot of time listening to books these days, so I'll listen to them all. I think you gave them to me, and I never did finish them all, so I'll definitely do that. But I don't really read anymore. Yeah, I mean, there's laughing gas versus fear gas versus whatever, but it's just everyone in their gas. Well, you're cool looking. You guys. What's that? Have you ever read American Gothic by Sylvia Moreno? Her last name. Sylvia Moreno. She's got 3 names. Yeah, or have Iron Lungs. I've decided that Iron Will has every iron thing that's ever been a phrase, and Iron Lungs was a thing, so Iron Will has Iron Lungs. Which means he can breathe underwater and not get infected by various Batman chemist villains. You! Leave that, looks really expensive, but faces the L-Train house alone. God, what a shitty balcony. Can you picture this? Like, trying to have lunch here, it looks really nice. You definitely spent $1 million in this place, but like, oh, right. Every half hour, or every 15 minutes. Iron Druid. Was that also Sylvia Moreno, whatever? I haven't heard of Iron Druid. Or is that just a take off the iron thing? Well, I strongly recommend Mexican Gothic. I'm not through it yet, but it's spooky and supernatural in a way I didn't expect. Because like it does the just rich people are spooky by default thing for a while, but then it's a little Lovecraftian.
What? Can a guy catch a break?
Yeah, I don't know about the power fantasy main characters so much, honestly. Like, I get wanting to read about one and imagine being them. Yeah, I don't know. There's a same reason Superman's like it's fun to watch sometimes because you want to pretend to be Superman, and or because they have interesting psychological storylines with the non-Superman characters. But like, I don't know, the power fantasy thing, I think I've aged past. Now I want people who are scared and alcoholic, you know? What's this? What's this? Officer Stifle?
Joker's goons are using those clown heads as bomb delivery devices. We need to get those things off the street and confiscate their incendiary devices. Can you do it?
I can, but I think I already did. I was just walking by.
This is Batman. The Joker's clowns have no respect for human life, and today is no exception. When this attack began, I received an obscure encoded signal. That can't be a coincidence. I need you to clean up the Joker's mess while I decrypt the code.
Alright, Batman. They actually got Kevin Conroy to voice Batman.
Stay away!
And Mark Hamill to voice
Get
Joker.
me on TV!
How are they getting away with this? We need more police, more firefighters. Help!
I've definitely met that person in real life.
Joker says to make sure all of Gotham sees.
Yeah, I never thought the Dresden Files were like a power fantasy one, really. It was mostly just
There's no sense in any of this.
Although I was always bothered by the way he described himself. He's just like, here's nothing about me. I'm handsome and have a cool jacket. And I was like, okay. Okay, Jim Wizard. I get what you're doing here. But other than that, it was always pretty okay. Covers notwithstanding, I liked the stories themselves. They just looked from the cover like I wasn't gonna like it.
I was about to die for the Joker's sick show.
Well, he'd always describe himself as like,
thank you.
I'm tall and gawky, but then
for the Joker's sick
he definitely hired male models for the covers of his books, you know?
You'll be helping us out!
Oh my god, how many of you guys are there? Too many clowns.
There's no sense in any of this.
Don't know Altered Carbon. Is that the one where it's like a... In the future, people buy backup bodies or something?
You cape!
God damn it.
Do something flashy! You'll be helping us out!
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Every stooge in Gotham's gonna have their eyes on us. Joker gave us enough. Welcome to the party! Police! You'll make it fuel for the fire!
There's so many guys here all of a sudden.
Ow! You cape! Do something flashy! You'll be helping us out!
So is that like a... They get a different actor play the main character every episode or something, like Doctor Who? Because that'd be a pretty good excuse for that.
Joker gave us enough explosives to pull the riot police!
Alright, if you guys are just gonna respawn and immediately start attacking everywhere, I'm gonna back into the corner here.
Joker says to make sure all of Gotham sees this act.
See, this I'm legitimately annoyed about this game by. Like, guys will spawn in and instantly be active, and then they spawn in within 6 feet of you, so you can never plan for anything. It's just like a way you can tell by sheer luck there aren't guys around, then do your thing. Doesn't happen a lot, it's happening a lot right here.
How are they getting away with this? We need more police, more firefighters. Help!
Eyes on us. Hey, stay away! This is gonna get me on TV! Joker says to make you cape! Do something flashy! You'll be helping us out! Stay away!
What now?
This is gonna get me on TV!
Like, where do we even go that's cleared? Because I already cleared that place and it's uncleared magically. See, I was just there! Just there!
Every stooge in Gotham's gonna have their eyes. Oh!
Now what? Who's even... Where to go?
You've got to help! Joker gave us enough explosives.
Okay, sorry about that. Altered Carbon was a book series? Or you talking to us?
There's no sense in any of this. Oh, thank you. I was about to die for the Joker's sick show.
Do something!
How are they getting away with this? We need more police, more firefighters. Help!
Good work. Whatever's happening here is a part of a bigger plan. I've decoded the signal that began at the start of the attack, and it's a series of coordinates. I'm uploading the first one to your map now.
You cape! Do something flashy! You're gonna die! You'll be helping us out! You cape!
The Riddler is back in action? Last I heard, he'd retired from a life of crime and started his own detective agency. But from these clues, he's slipping into his old criminal lifestyle. Huh. I wonder why.
You ever check out the, is it the Reach? No, sorry, the Expanse?
The Riddler's bizarre fixation with riddles prevents him from saying anything directly. When is an attack not an attack?
when it's a feint. He's saying the Joker's attack here is just a diversion. But from what? There's a second set of coordinates. I'm sending them to your map now.
Nice. I've heard they're really good. I know some people really like the show. I don't know anyone who's read the book series yet, but I'll be curious what you think. Have you seen the show? Oh, so it's ongoing. Well, that worries me. Just because making shows about book series that are ongoing has gone poorly in the recent past that I can remember. What happened with Game of Thrones was crazy when you think about it. Because, like, remember how popular that was? People, like, talk about it all the time. It was mainstream and niche at the same time. There were, like, bar nights that were specifically geared around watching what happened next. And then it messed up so bad.
These coordinates led us directly to another clown attack. The Riddler must want us to shut the Joker down. But why? Whatever his reason, take advantage of it. Take out the clowns and then get to Nigma's next clue.
But now, like, no one talks about it. Just came and went, you know?
What? Oh, hey, good thing you showed up. Despite your wacky-looking clothes. You think you can take out those vans those clowns are pouring out of? I'm only one normal cop, so your help here would be swell.
Sure.
This one's got a big old smile. He must be having fun, huh?
Ah. Yeah, never great if they start out with a really high budget and then cut it halfway through. Who's this?
Step right up.
Yeah. You know, I almost had him before he threw the gas grenade at me. No, really, Never mind. Thanks.
Ow! That's smart!
Joker vans.
Those freaky clowns. I need a drink.
See, this is okay with it. There's no time limit, so these guys constantly distract me. It's fine, so it's eventually finish them all. Oh, good. Oh, there is a time limit. What happens when time limit runs out?
Yeah. You know, I almost had him before he threw the gas
You're
grenade.
gonna die laughing.
No, really, Never mind. Thanks. Those freaky clowns. I need a drink.
Oh, I guess if they go CGI instead of minis or something, you can have an arbitrarily large number of ships or whatever, right? Just kind of do the Star Trek and just copy paste all over the place.
Those freaky clowns. I need a drink.
Like in Deep Space Nine, when you would have
Right up.
8 million people in starships, these giant fleet battles, and you would always go onto the bridge, and there were always 8 guys there because that's what they could afford in person.
Yeah. You know, I almost had him before he threw the gas grenade at me.
You've got to stop this.
Oh. New one. Alright.
Those freaky clowns.
What are these vans this guy's talking about?
Yeah. You know, I almost had him before he...
Tell me if you've heard this one before.
That's a van.
Those freaky clowns.
Oh, looky! Super Tights here wants to play.
I'm not wearing tights. Unfair stereotype.
Yeah. You know, I almost had him before he threw the gas grenade at me. No, really, Never mind. Thanks.
Gotcha. I actually don't know how CGI budgets work at all, because for me, whenever I learned to do like a really basic CGI thing, it becomes pretty easy to scale it up and down. But then you hear about people spending like 8 months on 3-second shots of wings or whatever. Was it? Do we know the guy? There's a special effects artist that we know, I think, who did like the wings for Underworld or something. Gotcha. I can only compare it to Deep Space Nine because that's my main reference point for stuff like that. They seem to make it work. They also seem to make it work by having just all the main cast members be presidents or regents or commanders of something important, so they could tell what was going on in the entire universe by just having the same 12 people sit around a conference table, you know? Yeah, well that's okay, because that one's the Pope, and that one's the commander of the space world, and that one over there is the main Klingon or whatever the hell, but it was an approach. I'm to this day not sure if it worked, but it was an approach.
Riddler here. I see you've stopped to find my go. What a classic game of wits. Joe Dynasty Classic.
Look who joined the party! Oh, looky!
One more man. How many knives do you guys have? Stop throwing an iron will, they're not gonna work. He doesn't have blood.
Someone help! Oh, looky! Super Titans here for the party!
See, more at the spawn. Just here, honestly. That's why I didn't like Dragon Age 2 as much as Dragon Age 1. Well, there are a bunch of reasons I didn't like Dragon Age 2. But just the, you plan for a fight and then you have no idea how much is left because guys will literally drop out of the sky and just keep on coming. It's like, show me the number of opponents. It's okay if they super outnumber me, but then I gotta be able to figure out what I'm gonna do, you know? Also, in Dragon Age 1, you had a character that was a dog and took that away. Would you recommend Magicians? I think I've got that one, access to that one for free, but I haven't checked it out yet.
How about some poetry, Batman? The Joker is king, but slave to a tool. He thinks he's master, but he is a fool. When his toxin is in play, you'll know tomorrow what you should know today.
That means nothing to me. Batman.
Joker thinks he is king, but he is a tool? It sounds like the Riddler is saying someone is jerking the Joker's strings. Who'd be crazy enough to do that?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of just the right there on the surface one.
Enigma's second riddle. It must mean that the Joker is working with someone to make his toxin. Someone who's using the Joker for his own ends. I'm putting the third coordinates on your map. Let's see what the Riddler's next clue reveals.
Fucking hated, why? Just a huge bummer or super frustrating or something? Because huge bummers I'm down with, but if it's super frustrating for whatever reason, or insulting or something, I have more trouble with that. Oop. You know, I'm even okay with bad books and shows as long as they're bad from the beginning and stay bad. What bums me out is when they start really good and get bad, you know? We don't need to climb this whole building. Gotcha. I don't know, I think after going to law school and meeting all those guys, I like miserable alcoholics a lot more just because they're half the people I know. It's like, why are we doing this? Because it's normal? Okay. Yep. Hell yeah. Who are you? Dr. Silagi.
Can you help me?
I need silk spinners from those walking fly traps, but I can't get close enough. That material might be useful for the new armor Wayne Tech is building for the Special Crimes Unit in the East End.
I seem to have wandered into the area I was in yesterday, and the missions I did yesterday. Here. Thing. There we go. Is that another side mission? What was that one? Nope, nope, that's the gardens with all the Venus flytraps and stuff still. I hear power up. Where? There.
If music be the food of love, play on, good sirs. But our next rogue, the Pied Piper, can turn delightful melodies into dangerous maladies. Born deaf, but later cured, he soon became obsessed with music, creating a flute that can bend even the strongest wills.
Run for your life!
Okay. Mr. Mills. Don't think I've talked to you before.
Hello, I work for Wayne Tech. I've been assigned to retrieve and analyze the robots found in this area.
Robots?
I'd greatly appreciate if you could scan any robot parts you come across.
Sure thing, man. So they're not like stage magicians. They're not make a living doing shows magicians. They're like wizard, sorcerer, witch magicians.
Ow! That's smart!
Get in close. Those robots, they're models of Red Tornado, the robot created by T.O. Morrow. You'll know tomorrow. Very clever, Riddler. The previous attacks were all designed to draw attention away from the Joker's new robot squad. You know what to do.
Why do you jerks always
Characters in
spoil
T.O.
our
Morrow, you
fun?
can find that in Marvel.
This is hard work, you know?
Okay, Red Tornado. Derringer? Derringer.
Are you a licensed technician? Say yes. Marita, get...
Alright. What am I supposed to do this guy?
J1 in 1 unit requires a licensed technician. If you wait, this J1 in 1 can explain the proper method.
Yeah, see, I think the subtler magic was why I liked the show Dresden Files better than the book Dresden Files are a big part of it. Where, like, book Dresden Files, he has a blasting wand or something and shoots lasers at werewolves and stuff. And the TV show, he was like, if I grind up ants and put them on glasses, I can smell footprints or something. Which I think was as much budget as anything else, but it was cool.
J1 in 1 identifies that vehicle as belonging to Master Joker. Please refer to page 42 of the Technician's Manual.
Addendum 13.
You now hold the J1 in 1 power core. If you would like to know more about the
J1 in 1 power core.
That's fair. I didn't think the TV show got into many of the book stories, did they? Like, the very pilot one was about the same story as the first book, but then it seemed like from then on they sort of just did their own thing. It's like kind of Monster of the Week and
must apologize for target's imminent termination.
new dangerous what you call it.
Please refer to page 42 of the Technician's Manual.
Addendum 13.
Don't let them break the fun van.
Well, I know the books, there's characters like a skull or something, right? And these shows just a guy who
Annihilate
lives in the
annoying
skull.
costume
It's just an
free.
actor.
You now hold the J1N1 power core. If you would like to know more about the
J1N1 power core.
Oh, Ancient Maya you're talking about? I wonder what her deal was.
That's smart.
Right.
Crud! Another do-gooder! Please, if they break this up, the Joker will slap us in the next week! Oh no! Ah!
Well, fair point. I was under the impression, what is this? There's a bit, no. In the middle of something. I sort of had the feeling that like it was different enough that it didn't conflict. But also, I think you're a bigger fan of the books than I was.
This is Riddler. Ah, the Towers of Hanoi. In order to understand the towers, you must understand the towers.
Why do you jerks always spoil our fun?
Food dog like a
hard work,
Chinese
you know?
gargoyle thing? Statue? That temple dog.
J1N1 identifies that vehicle as belonging to Master Joker.
But I mean, is the food dog an actual breed of real dog, or is it just the name of that kind of statue?
You've got to stop them.
Oh, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Go, 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 go. Nope. Okay. So Clayface is here, it turns out. But because he's in disguise, I don't get the "there's a boss nearby" music. Gotcha. It's not Stone Dog. It's just a special kind of magic dog. Robot parts. 3 out of 10. I gotta find. I'm doing a bad job with these robot parts. Can I track that one? I can't. I can't. Okay, so they're in here. Just need to find them.
You're gonna die laughing! You jerks always spoil our fun!
I got everything in a 3-mile radius.
Messed with the Joker, and now it's time for the punch.
Clayface is still here. I'm gonna die. I'm not. I'm gonna make it away with just enough health. Okay. Shang-Chi. It's a new Marvel one, right? I've not. I'm not like angry at Marvel or tired of Marvel, but I feel like I definitely watched like 20 of their movies leading up to Endgame. I'm kind of not super jazzed about it anymore at this point. Not to think they're bad or anything, but just, you know, just because, yeah, it was a lot of movies. Ooh.
Step right up, kid!
Didn't you already have like a giant cat? Here, power up. And another one. And he's 9 feet tall. I mean, I feel like that's just what all cats think they are, right?
Crud! Another do-gooder! If they break this up, the Joker will slap us in the next week!
As belonging to Master Joker.
Hey. Just looking for robot parts, guys. I just. Is that one? They show up as white dots on the radar? So that'd take me a lot of time. Okay, they do. So, that means there's one roof here? That would be great. Well, it's a 30-pound cat. It's gotta be vicious, right? Cats are mean when they're a pound.
All right, I give. I know the Joker knows I know what I know. He's going to kill me, Batman. I need your help. I'm at riddle me this. When you've been dealt a bum hand, where is the deck stacked against you?
Score. Been dealt a bum hand. Where is the deck stacked against you? The casino? Is he at a casino? I love stories written from dogs' point of views. Did you ever read the Hawkeye comics, where like Pizza Dog's a character? He saves a dog and finds out its name's Arrow and thinks that's too on the nose, so he names Pizza Dog because it likes pizza. And then one of the issues is there's no words, it's all just like symbols and kind of emoji stuff.
It doesn't take Batman to decode that last clue. Riddler's in trouble at the Monarch Trading Card Company. Updating your map.
Oh. I thought it was a casino. Who's this here? Is this just the, no?
Greetings, unwitting potential dupe. Welcome to Riddler's Riddle Contest Automated Kiosk, patent pending.
Gardener, lover, rich, man, brute, all became pilots, each in a suit, shot from the deck, they lie when they land. Awaiting. Keen eye to return their hand. I got no idea.
Riddler here. I'm no fan of the night, but I do enjoy controlling the pawns.
Did that one save transmissions? It didn't. Alright, I gotta take all the clowns nearby, I guess, so I can actually talk.
Greetings, unwitting potential dupe. Welcome to Riddler's Riddle Contest Automated Kiosk, patent pending. Solve my riddle and win a prize. Ready? Gardener and
Termination.
all became pilots, each in a suit. Shot from the deck, they lie where they land, awaiting a keen eye to return.
Please repeat your request. Okay, one in, one receiving new directive. New directive.
Just want
Annihilate
damn
annoying
machine.
costumed freak.
Greetings, unwitting potential dupe. Welcome to Riddler's Riddle Contest Automated Kiosk, patent pending. Solve my riddle and win a prize. Ready? Gardener, lover, rich man, brute. All became pilots, each in a suit. Shot from the deck, they lie where they land, awaiting a keen eye to return to their hand.
Tell me if you've heard this one before.
So irritating. Like, they chose, whoever designed the game chose how long that message was going to take, right? They're the same guys who chose how long it would take for enemies to respawn and stuff.
The Riddler's compulsion to flaunt his knowledge in riddles has helped us. but condemned him. The Joker will kill him for exposing his J1N1 robot attacks. With luck, you can get to the Riddler before Joker's killers do. It's the only chance the Riddler's got.
Do we care? They're both bad guys, right? Hey, Willie the Snitch. What's up?
Silly pussycat. This is way too big for you.
Alright. Oh. By all means. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know Rescue Rovers, but I like the sound of it. There was a comic called like Heavy Metal or something that there was a dolphin in a suit, but that's the only one I know of.
The Monarch Playing Card Company is almost as famous for its penchant for being robbed as it is for making top-notch playing cards. Why someone would choose to rob a playing card company is not something I have been able to figure out. It seems too much of a wild card to me.
It doesn't even make sense, Booster. That's not what that phrase means. Where the Riddler is hiding. He's not hiding there. All right. Alright, get this one? I haven't been here. Oh yeah, fuck your supplies! Much easier to find people if you just kinda... Interesting.
Hello, Batman. When is a door not a door? When it's ajar. The door to what I know is definitely ajar, Batman. If you can find your way to me. Ready?
Never speaks, it shows the way. Is that him? Is that the Riddler? That looks like the Riddler.
J1N1 directed. Annihilate and beat the Riddler.
Not that.
Correction. Beat and then annihilate.
Wait, let me get the...
I'm sorry. That response is not recognized.
Carefully, boys. This place is full of traps.
Ow! That spots!
Come into my beating room. How come he can't pick up the forklift? Forklift's his favorite weapon. Oh, it's Iron Will's favorite weapon. Come here. Come here. Oh, alright. Let's do this. That's bad at electric rope. I'm fine with that.
Who is this? You're not Batman, but clearly working with Batman, or you never would have found me. Very well. Solve my riddles and you will find me and my message for the Dark Knight.
Where was that? You in the floor? 1 second. Is this dude in the floor? Oh, I don't see him. Alright. Some boxes are invincible.
Service this unit. Post Riddler's extermination. J1N1.
What is the first riddle? Does that have something to do with soda? No. What is the first riddle? Guys, perfectly willing to solve the first riddle. What is it? Something to do with the one invincible box?
Hello, Batman. When is a door not a door? When it's a jar. The door's what I know is definitely.
Does that mean this isn't a real door?
J1 in 1 seeking the Riddler for extermination.
Is this not a door?
Well, well. We have a winner. Maybe you're not as dumb as you look.
I have no idea what just happened. I literally walked around the room until a thing appeared.
It is time for this J1 in 1's 1,000 hour service. In order to keep our warranty current, you may service this unit post Riddler's extermination.
1,000 hours, that's like what? A month? Every month you take it in? It's a bit much.
Riddle me this. Want to get past my locks? Start to think outside the box. What I'm trying to convey will belt you, so don't delay.
I think if there's not a conveyor belt next to him, I don't know what to do. I think I'll already see one. Yeah. Hey.
Are you
try.
Say yes or no?
I feel like the ones that you're giving to Iron Will step back are a little bit easier.
I cannot understand that response.
Frankly, I appreciate it. Here, I have a bunch of grenades. Oh. Alright, fine. Go. Why is this dead guy here? Why do I hear power up? Let's see. You guys hear that? There.
Riddler here. The Soma Cube is akin to an elegant philosophy, but I'm sure someone of your mental capacity is more familiar with the brightly colored puzzle cube.
I do like brightly colored puzzle cubes. Ooh, free card. Free card, pick it up. Alright, something about conveyor belts. This is a conveyor belt. Gotta clear all the stuff off it. Does that do anything?
Nicely done.
Oh, just means there was something near it. Alright, alright. These are easy. All it's telling us is where a big glowing box is near. I can do that. It's way easier than I thought. Box!
Very good. The answer to the final riddle? Me, of course. But you'll only get through if you solve all my riddles.
Har, har, ha, 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 hardy har.
Alright, so it looks like the Riddler is glowing, but it's a hologram or something. That's what that usually means.
Ow! That's smart! You're gonna pay for trying to mess with our plans!
Oh, it was a trap. That's about a sticky bomb. Hurts them right away. Or it stuns them for a second, then hurts them. Then the napalm thing sets them on fire. Does damage over time. It's probably an ideal order in which to use those to do the most whatever. Like napalm, and then hit him with the stun thing, it's gonna explode soon. But, oh. It was behind it. Well, let me get that first. Maybe? I'll show you. Here too? No? Behind here? Okay. I know what the riddle is this time around.
3 sons, seeking fortune, made their way along a road one bright fine day. They came at last to a tri-forked road, and each a different route now strode. The middle son the left path tread, with dreams of riches in his head. The youngest took the middle pass, a wife he hoped to find at last. The eldest the right road did claim, a fine estate was his good aim. The roads did wind, and twist, and bend, but each path seemed a strange dead end. To dodge this fate, so say the sages, order not their paths, but instead their ages.
Do I have to listen to the whole thing again? It's youngest, middle, oldest, but I don't remember what it said. Hey! Rum and brandy is among my favorite beverages in the world.
3 sons, seeking fortune, made their way along a road one bright fine day. They came at last to a tri-forked road, and each a different route now strode.
Okay, yeah.
The middle son the left path tread, with dreams of riches in his head.
Okay, so left second.
The youngest took the middle pass,
Middle, left,
a
right.
wife he hoped to find at last. The eldest the right road did claim, a fine estate was his good aim.
Alright, got it. Okay. Now we're underground. Fuck your treats! Big scoohy monster? I hear a power up, I think. Do you guys hear that? It's right near here. What was that? Don't climb the wall. Around here? Around the side? Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Riddler here. This puzzle box, when correctly put together, reveals an internal secret. Think of it like the prize inside a box of booster bits.
Dope. Love booster bits. Why are you brushing up on stuff? Just recreationally, or is there like a thing coming up? Well, that's kind of pretty. Got a living room down here. And 2 henchmen. It's better than none.
Apologies for my overly protective bodyguards. I had, of course, already determined that you aren't Joker's assassin.
Your time's up, Enigma. I never fail a contract.
It's Deathstroke! You have to protect me from him! I'll tell you everything! Just don't let him kill me!
I'll kill you for free.
Hey! Hey! Stop it! Hey! Stop it! Don't do that. Kind of friends now, I guess.
Help me!
Oh, I set him on fire. What more do you want? Okay, we got Echo and... Who's the other one? Query and Echo. I'm not really sure how to do this. He's pretty invincible.
Let me get back to you.
Just run away?
The contract said nothing about keeping you in one piece.
Get down!
Ah, balls. Hey, I have those. Let's throw grenades back and forth.
Don't think you can win.
Okay, yeah, just the general self-betterment and to be able to talk about it.
Stop him!
That's what I've been trying to do. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go.
Why, Deathstroke? I'd have thought the man famed to use 90% of his brain would have figured it out already. Joker's played you. Check your bank account if you don't believe me.
I see. The Joker's transfer was denied for insufficient funds. Well, there you are. No money, no contract, no funeral for you, Riddler.
That was a bit of an anticlimax. Speak about misinformation, that 90% of your brain thing. I just proved that years ago. Retrotech. Retrotech back. That's what I want. This is a nice place. I would stay here. Look at this. Got a hell of a books. Got a little reading chair couch. Got Christmas lights up. He had a computer station before I punched it all to death. He's got 2 girlfriends, I guess. Or just employees who makes dress up funny. Omicron Persei 8. As in the Futurama Poplars guys? Not Poplars. Crunchlers. Tastelers, whatever those were.
After that, maybe I don't mind Batman not showing after all. Tell Batman T.O. Morrow was working with the Joker, but he's gone rogue. That toxin is far more dangerous than anything the Joker's used before. And T.O. Morrow has the real formula. Now, I'm going to go hide somewhere where the Joker will never find me. Come on, girls.
Bye. Can I have your books?
Riddles. Enigmas wrapped in conundrums. And with Morrow gambling with the Joker, all bets are off. Because what kind of hand do a Joker and an ace make? A dead man's hand. Or try this one. The man who makes it doesn't want it. The man who wants it doesn't use it. The man who uses it will never know he has it. Give up. A coffin. Riddle me this. Can anyone win this war?
See, Joker makes sense as villain for Batman when separated from Justice League. There's no reason why, like, he would be relevant to androids. They can't be poisoned. Oh, okay, that South Africa variant. Omicron. I guess there's been more variants now, because Delta's like the third Greek letter, right? And Omicron was a thought later, but... I don't know, man. I wondered how many different evolutions it would take for me to stop so much caring about the pandemic and start thinking of it as like a background death rate, like cancer or heart disease or something, and I think it's 3. I cared about the first one, I cared about the second one. I'm having trouble caring about the new one. I think I just used up all that neurotransmitter or whatever. Discovered that. Fair enough. I'm surprised more didn't originate in the American South with like intermittent vaccine rates where it's got breeding grounds to then try to get past vaccines. I don't know if that's how viruses work actually. Okay, so it's just Delta and Omicron are 2 of the dangerous ones, and the rest were just sort of whatever. Or just famous despite not being dangerous ones. Never can tell how they're going to choose to cover the news. Get to the roof. Alright.
The only thing that could ever get Deathstroke to back off a hit is lack of funds. It's a point of honor. I'd say the Joker just made a serious enemy. And that if the Riddler's really as smart as he thinks he is, he'll take Echo and Query and stay hidden for a while.
Now that we know the Joker is working with T.O. Morrow, we can start making plans to take them both down. The new Joker toxin is far too dangerous to leave in their hands, not to mention Morrow's Jokerized robots. Thank you for your help today. Speak to Nightwing in the safe house. Batman out.
I mean, you need like 32 different kinds of vaccine to effectively inoculate against it? Or is that not how it works? Ah, okay. At what point is it not COVID-19 anymore? Because it's 2021. Like, shouldn't it just be COVID-21 at this point? Or are they just naming it in a way that's less confusing for people? There it is. I feel like COVID-21 or COVID-22 is more intuitive. Like, okay, yeah. They just make a new one every once in a while. It's like SARS was COVID, technically, wasn't it? It's just a different kind. And that upper respiratory... whatever. Ah. MERS? Was MERS the other one? Wasn't that also a COVID? Killed a couple of people in Saudi Arabia or something, but not too many here. I hear it, I hear it. I swear I hear it. Right up here, maybe? Yeah.
What? Can a guy catch a break?
Drone? What is this? You got robots now? Well, I'm sure I'll have a mission about this sooner or later. Yeah, the which one did we have? Were we hanging out regularly when I want to say Amy had something? I know that my little group caught one of those, like swine flu or bird flu or something, but I don't remember which one. Swine flu? Yeah, maybe. H1N1. It was like really bad for my roommate because he was a chain smoker at the time, but I was okay in a couple days. I assume, with no evidence whatsoever, that's more or less how COVID's going to be, but I don't know if I've had it yet. Yeah, Beth. She was more a friend of a friend. I'm thinking about her like twice at parties or something, but still pretty sad. But that's how we knew that's what it was, because it was around the same time that her roommate at the time had it, and then her roommate at the time was hanging out with my roommate at the time really closely, something. So it was a little worrisome, but I think she had some pre-existing conditions that it exacerbated. Or that handicapped her ability to fight or something. But I don't... They all seem to have more or less the same symptoms. The swine flus and the bird flus and the West Niles and the COVID-19s and COVID-21s and the Delta, Omicron, whatever. So I'm kind of... Like, I've kind of quit paying attention. Like, I always just hate having the flu, and it seems to be as bad as things get for me because I'm lucky, which is not, you know, a... Was 1918 H1N1? I don't know that one. But I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know how new these things are, because I've known people who've just gotten very sick and died before something that wasn't in the news. I know people who've died of the flu, or got really badly hurt from the flu, at least. And it just sort of seems like one of those things that everyone was forced to ignore because, you know, capitalism or whatever, but you have to go to work and infect everyone around you anyway. So if it changes all that, honestly, I have no idea how much deadlier this is than some others, just because it was particularly deadly to the generation that is the only generation people care about, which is the boomers. So they actually took some steps to prevent this one, and now I think they can't, you know, undo that. Now that we've seen, like, hey, it turns out you don't have to go to work when you're super sick, and now people aren't, and I'm glad of it, but I have no idea if it's actually any deadlier than anything else, or if it was just targeted at old people who run everything and had not previously cared about the youth, you know? Piece of swine DNA. Okay. Can't we generally catch everything that swine can catch? I thought we were pretty genetically close for, like, organ transplantation and medical testing and stuff reasons. I could be wrong. I don't want to repeat it if I am, but I was under the impression that pigs and people were pretty much genetically the same, just because we have, you know, both sunburned, we both have the same sort of ethnicities skin-wise. We can use pig insulin, but we can't use, like, chicken insulin or whatever. Well, for birds, I guess that's a bad example, but I thought we were pretty genetically pigs. Don't do it, man.
You know, you're right. I do have a lot to live for.
Glad to help. Sorry that you phased out of existence immediately. Urchins? Like sea urchins? Like the little mote of non-Euclidean glitch geometry? Sea urchins? Shouldn't even be an animal? I hear another power-up. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? There. Well, yeah, but I mean, but can we, after a certain age, like, so, you know, like with pigs, before they come up with synthetic insulin, they would use pig insulin and pig pancreases and stuff because
man,
it was.
Good thing you're here.
Could you
Look,
do,
I sent my team in, but
organ
Scarecrow's
transplants?
goons are still pumping gas in.
And I didn't know if you can do that with urchins. Sweet if you can. I want urchin parts for myself. I mean, I think the new stuff's definitely better, but the point is it works sometimes, right? Which is already huge, because, like... Hey, even more. I know very little about it, but if I can start implanting sea urchin parts into myself, I'm going to, yesterday. I'm so down for that. I want spikes instead of hair. I want... I don't know what else sea urchins have. Venom in my hair. No eyes, butthole, it's also a mouth. I want it all. I want to just be a sea urchin. Sounds like the best. Just sitting on the ground, kind of eating it. Sounds phenomenal. Can they change color? Is that only octopuses? I know they're always depicted as purple, but I don't know if that's their actual color, if that's just when they're easiest to photograph or something. I'm just thinking about what associations are getting looser and looser. Arrow guy. Harrison. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Disappeared. Hey! It's Rock the Dwayne Johnson. And Arrow guy from the TV show. And, I don't know, guy with spikes. Yellow guy, moving around too much. Smaller yellow guy, don't have too many clothes on. Oh yeah, there's a suit. Flash with Magneto shell. Little angel guy. Me too, me too, me too. There's some oh, interesting. So you then start rejecting your own stuff, like organ transplants, except everything. Harley Rider. It's like motorcycles. You got green and red Magneto, kind of, sort of. So does that mean I can't replace all my skin with octopus skin? Because I want to. So you can change color. I can mimic octopus and just make all sorts of different shapes. I want to go sort of like transhumanist, but not, because I feel like they usually want like chips in their hands to open doors and stuff. I just want to be able to squirt ink. That's my main thing. Get off the ceiling, Will. Nightwing. Tell me about it.
So you made it out alive against Deathstroke. You're one tough customer. And that's good, because with T.O. Morrow working with the Joker, we're gonna need every hero we've got.
This is Oracle. The international crime organization Intergang has created a new religion based on their so-called crime Bible. We need to shut down their operations before their cult spreads across Gotham. The Question in Gotham's Diamond District Police Station has more intel.
Crime Bible? T.O. Morrow and Crime Bible. And Gorilla City. This is DC Comics, I'm just saying. No. Well, I didn't want squidding hands. I was thinking like, you know, like when I was running away, like a base of the spine sort of thing. I have too much stuff. Add it to my personal base inventory. Okay. Already got that. Add to... Okay, cool. So it disappears when I use it. Add it to personal base inventory. Reveal... No. 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 Okay, cool. As long as it can disappear. Cool, 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 cool. I still feel like I got too much stuff. Can I sell some of it? And I got mail I haven't opened yet. Shoot. Christopher, yeah, well then, I just feel like most of it causes cancer, right? Like I want squid ink, but not bad enough to get cancer. Sweet. Fair point. Pretty much nothing, I think. I think I gave up on not getting cancer when I heard that sunlight causes cancer. Because, like, motherfucker, this is my planet. We only got one star. What do you mean sunlight causes cancer? Alright. I go to the right police precinct and sell a bunch of stuff, and then I think I'm going to log off. I'll start another mission thing tomorrow. It's too much. Well, I mean, just being alive and having replicating cells causes cancer, doesn't it? Like, cancer is just healing when you're not supposed to heal, kind of. Kind of? Very loosely. What are you? Blue guy. Cool looking. Wait, there's one other guy over here. Trust is earned. Decent name. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I need to talk to a human being for that. Well, it's... No, that's who I'm supposed to talk to later. Well, it's like, it's cell replication, which needs to happen as long as your cells age and die, right? But then it's too much cell replication.
I've secured a shipment of the best equipment for all our security needs.
Mutation driven mechanisms. Okay. So it's like turning the self-destruct that it's supposed to have built in when it goes nuts off. But it goes nuts because it replicates, right? Or is that not? Or as it replicates. But a cancer cell that doesn't replicate isn't a problem, right? We just poop it out at some point. It's only when it replicates and starts metastasizing, or whatever they call it, that it becomes cancer. Otherwise, it's just a dying cell, which we got hundreds of millions of. I think? I'm talking mostly out my ass.
Anything I can help you with?
That well. So I do it by analogy. Blood? We don't have blood. We have seawater. We trawled out of the seas and brought it with us. Bones? We can have bones. We have structural...
Hi, I'm Booster Gold, and welcome to Exploration Adventures with Booster Gold. Today's adventure will take you to Gotham's Robinson Park, an unconventional city park recently infested with demons.
I like demons. Okay, I'm gonna see what new costume pieces I got, and then log probably. So from your heart migrates your brain, starts it. Ah, okay. So like you can accidentally turn keep your body from overheating and dying part into your keep blood pressure part, and then you have 2 blood pressure parts and no heat parts. Basically. Yeah, I mean, insofar as I need to understand it. Ooh! It's like that one Evangelion. The, Unit 2? The orange one. No, the blue one. I don't remember. Well, that's what I heard somewhere from someone who seemed smart at the time, but I don't remember who, so take this with a huge, just gallons of salt, that everyone would get cancer if we didn't ever die of anything else. Like, if you live long enough, eventually cancer is statistically inevitable as long as your cells are reproducing. But I don't know what exactly he was basing that on. So I was just thinking that there's, every time your cells reproduce, there's a non-zero chance of error, and then when there is an error, usually that one just sort of gets cut off and flushed, and then you shit it out at some point, and the healthy ones go right on. But if you have one that's messed up and reproduces, and keeps on reproducing, which is a specific kind of error that would always happen eventually, yeah, that it would basically continue to be an issue because we keep on growing like cells are supposed to, but much faster and into the space it's not intended to be in, like other body parts. Glimmer wings. No, I already had that one. That's a fun little. Now, mutagens is just a word for things that cause mutation, right? And the mutation is also what can happen when a cell replicates wrong, isn't it? So it's kind of just more the same, except it's not waiting for replication, it's just changing its genetic code at a time it doesn't normally change. I like that backpack. It doesn't fit with Will. Or am I wrong on that too? Yeah, okay, cool. So To understand the very basics. I think that's... Ooh. I think it's about all I'm likely to understand, just because I'm not, Well, this creates an interesting question. Do I need a shirt at all? I think so. Gotcha. But ordinarily, the genetic code of a cell doesn't change except when it's replicating, right? Like that's not a thing it normally goes through variations of on an average day at work, no? Demonic belt? Oh wait, I already had that. It's not great. Interlocking? No. No. Seraph. It's a bit much. Shielded robot. It's fine. Simple utility, though. Retrotech. Seems very similar to shielded or simple utility, yeah? Legs. Antifreeze. No. No skin-tight legs. Possibly underpants legs. Druid. Right. So if it happens to one V mutagen and it doesn't replicate, it doesn't count. That's just a aborted cell. Or a... I'm sure that's not the word, but a dumb cell. A dumb throw-it-out cell. Snake? No. No. No auras. Well, that's terrible. Skin. Oh, right, these. No, it's new. Definitely no. It's so scary. No. Those are still the ones. When I get the metalhead boots, maybe I'll return to Spike Cestus. Finally. Nope. Okay. Guess there aren't any that I'm super excited about. Gotcha. This one leads the other, though. Wait, where am I going? To the ceiling. To the... Yeah. Safe up here. Well, yeah, that's sort of like the difference between cancer and evolution is whether or not it works out, right? Because like every little change was kind of a mutation at some point. And that's how come we got like thumbs and blue eyes and standing uprightness and useless wisdom teeth. Kind of, sort of. I don't know all this stuff. It's kind of late. I've gone long. This is a lot of fun. I'm beginning to get sleepy. I think I've got to duck out. Yeah, but it's an accumulation of mutations, right? Like evolution, a generation with no evolution, or a generation with no mutations is a generation in which there was no evolution, or a long period with no mutations is a long period without evolution, yeah? It's interesting stuff. I'm sure I'm going to be hearing more about the virus pretty much from now on, but we'll see who's going to use it for what. Alright, well, I'm going to have 2 or 3 more drinks and go to bed. But this was fun. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad to hear from you. Well, they also live very short, right? Like, some bacteria live for 30 seconds or something, so you go through thousands of generations. Yeah. I feel like that helps. That's why when you want to make new species in video games, yeah, like centuries go by real quick. I also feel like they have fewer genes in the first place, don't they? They have, like, I guess this is viruses, like RNA instead of DNA or something. Instead of a longish, complicated, lots of junk DNA that can absorb mutations without doing anything set up. I'll definitely come back to your stream sometime soon. I have no objections to talking about it on mine either. Except that I've been awake for longer than, well, honestly only about like 12 hours at this point, but I'm getting sleepy. So we'll continue this another time, but I will never get bored of this, I promise. Good night, sir. Thanks for stopping by.